What's good with y'all? This is Legendary Grimlock, your favorite Dinobot here today, and we're gonna see if the Joker could survive Mortal Kombat. This is going into the Survivors of the Extreme section. I'm gonna have to redo and refurbish the playlist, but it's going to be called the Survivors of the Extreme. So yeah, let's begin. Joker is an absolute menace in DC Comics. This dude has done some of the most heinous things in comics and literally every crime in the book. If you guys actually watched the Killing Joke movie, it pretty much is basically comic accurate. So he actually does undress Batgirl and does assault her. So yeah, this dude has crimes beyond what y'all expect or what y'all think the Joker hasn't done. He has done before. So let's begin here. Now you might say, oh, we got characters that Joker could probably befriend, like Havoc. You saw the MK11 ending, or the MK, yeah, I think it was MK11 ending where Joker was in it. Yeah, but here's the thing though. While Havoc is definitely a good safe haven for Joker, Havoc is more of a, I guess you could say, a controlled chaos. He's not going out just mass murdering people left and right. He kind of controls that until he has that basically the most upper chances of the opportunity to do it, because he knows there are characters that can stop him. Meanwhile, Joker is an out of control chaos. This dude has murdered millions, thousands, hundreds. Yeah, I know I'm going backwards. You guys get the point. This dude has murdered men, women, and children, and has done it simply so casually that he has not batted an eyelash at it. That is what's crazy about it. Joker has done every crime in the book. And it still wonders to me how Batman lets this man live. Oh, wait, he has no self-control over himself because he's going to kill. Yeah. Woo! What a great hero Batman is. Now, you might say, oh, well, isn't Melina the same way? Melina, believe it or not, is actually a victim. Go watch her MK11 ending and you actually understand Melina a bit more. I actually feel bad for her like so much because of that, because it actually gives you an understanding that Melina is actually a much bigger victim than a lot of people realize. She's actually a victim of the heart, which is kind of really sad when you really piece it together, but at the same time, you understand it. But let's really talk about this here, and we're going to start off with pretty much the only two realms that really matter are Earth Realm and Outworld, right? So let's talk about here. Joker in Earth Realm has a very slim chance of making it on his own. By the way, we're throwing him into this universe with just his suit. Basically, he's going to have to start from scratch in order to make anything he needs, even getting goons to join him. So basically, yeah. If he decides to cause chaos, or let's say if he does some of the same things like he did to Batgirl and Red Hood, majority of the Mortal Kombat characters, if not all Mortal Kombat characters, are going to destroy, murder, mutilate, and absolutely butcher him without a second chance. Now imagine if he does the same thing he did to Barbara Gordon on Cassie Cage. Dear God, I don't even want to imagine that, but geez, I know what the results are going to be. Now imagine if he does something like Red Hood to Jackie Briggs or something. Again, you have to remember Joker is by far one of the most sadistic and sick beings in the DC universe. Like, in all honesty, it's worse. Now imagine he goes to Outworld and he does this, he does a combo of both to Jade. Best believe he's do you know what they're gonna do to him? Do you know the amount of torment, the amount of suffering the Joker is gonna go through? Do y'all honestly know what is going to happen to the Joker? Like, now, I'm being for real right now. Do y'all know what is going to happen to that man? Do y'all know the extreme, the most downright destructive, the most downright idiotic things he would be, the downright stupidly overkill things that they would do to him. I don't think y'all understand, because these guys are absolute nightmares. Oh, especially Jax. Have y'all seen their fatalities? Do you know they would probably, matter of fact, their fatalities might be slower. It might be more painful. And you might say, oh, Joker's into that kind of stuff because he knows, oh, Batman won't kill. They ain't Batman. Matter of fact, they're 10 times worse than Batman. They believe in brutality in every sense of the word. Every form of brutality, especially Kotal Khan. I know I said say the Earth, but we got to talk about Kotal Khan for a minute, because I did put Jade on the chopping block. Imagine what Kotal Khan would do to that man. There is no amount of torture, no amount of pain and suffering that is going to make Joker turn less sane than it already is. As a matter of fact, when Joker actually gets confronted with a hero that could kill him, he freezes. He actually gets spooked because he knows his game doesn't work. You might say, oh, well, what if they do the Injustice scenario? Number one, that is a very bad idea for even the Joker. If he does this at any point in time, everybody in those realms, in all the realms, is going to know Joker is a threat that cannot be trusted. Mass genocide is not really an entire thing, even with the likes of Shao Kahn. Shao Kahn killed a few members of a race, and it's really not deemed a genocide if you're really just killing. Well, I really don't know. I think genocide is really much the eradication of a whole race, but he is conquering realms, and he's mainly killing those who pretty much stand against him. Now, sure, some villagers may die, but again, it's kind of like taking over. He's pretty much just taken over. Khan's not pretty much randomly killing. He's killing to kind of get his way. Joker does it because for him, it's fun. It's a game. That's what makes him so dangerous. Now you might say, okay, what about the Black Dragon? Yes, the Black Dragon are a terrorist organization, and I think Joker could. Joker has a. Joker has a very. Actually, he has a very honest. Very honestly, he has a honestly good chance of actually surviving, believe it or not. Yeah, I know that might be shocking coming from me, but he actually has a good chance of surviving, especially if Kano allows him in to be a distraction for, well, the Black Dragon clan. But again, you have to remember, Joker does take things a little too far. For example, when this man found out Batman was Bruce Wayne, right? And he was able to, excuse me, able to steal his fortune. Oof, I need something to drink. Ooh, excuse me. And he was able to steal his fortune, right? This man not only stole this man's money, but then he had the whole Bat family hunted down. Had Alfred killed by Bane, and later resurrected as a Jokerized zombie just to torture Batman. He then had Punchline poison him. And that was actually a bit earlier than that. And then Punchline does whatever she wants and pretty much goes on a tirade of bullying Harley. Like, hey, yo, we don't bully Harley. Like, nah, the Punchline, you're going a little too far right now. And the crazy thing is, Joker does not have that reach here. We're not giving him that kind of reach. Even if we gave him all of his resources, I doubt he would even be able to last, I would say, a month. Because he'd be too dangerous. He'd be too much of a... He'd be a competitor. And against someone who's already established, who doesn't like competitors... I mean, you see the Black Dragon and Red Dragon going to war with each other, and you see that the Black Dragon pretty much wins it every time. Like, really? The Black Dragon always wins those wars. But let's say if he picks on a person. Let's say it's between... Obviously, I do think if he had to pick someone similar to Batman, it's going to be with Scorpion and Sub-Zero. Mainly Scorpion. But really? Really? Are we talking about the same Scorpion? You guys cannot tell me that... Oof, excuse me, I need a drink. Whew! Some good vitamin water. You guys cannot tell me that pretty much anything he's going to do to Scorpion is not going to result in him being OD 65 or OD killed. But you want to say, oh, well, in the alternate reality, he became the Batman. You know, he infected somebody with the Joker toxin in his cells and it, you know, made him to the Batman who lasts or whatever. One, it's an alternate Earth, not really canon to the mainstream of DC. We're using mainstream Joker here. And next thing, let's say if that's a possibility, he can get cured pretty easily. And I doubt that chemical warfare is going to work on Scorpion. Because he's a Spectre. Not a Revenant, he's a Spectre. I don't know why Mortal Kombat decided to retcon that, but it is what it is. He's a Spectre though. Like in all actuality, he is a Spectre, like through and through. And Sub-Zero, nah. That's a done deal. Ooh, I almost dropped something. Sorry. That's a done deal. Imagine being frozen on such a level that your bones turn to ice. Your skin turns to ice. Everything you are, your very being, your molecules, all turn to ice. And what's the next thing you feel? Oh, wait, you're already dead, so now you're just going to get shattered like a piece of glass. That's what's going to happen to Joker. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Joker is going to have a hard time surviving in Earthrealm, even with his resources. Without them, he only has, well, until he exposes himself. Until he pretty much, just kind of just dies, honestly. There's just too many ways and too many scenarios where Joker honestly could benefit, but he can't. But let's really talk about Outworld here. Whether it's under Khan's, Melina's, or even Kotal Khan's rule, I doubt he's going to survive. For starters, Outworld may be a chaotic place where Joker could do, but I doubt he's just really going to be able to last there. The simple reason is that Outworld is just more of a controlled chaos. Yes, they have their ups and downs like everybody else here, but the sheer fact that, these guys are, just, they're not going to be in the same way the Joker is. They're not going to do the same things that Joker does or how he does things. That Joker gas, nah, they're not letting that fly. They're not letting the nightmare or the massacre just constantly happen. At some point, it's just going to be, enough is enough, and they're going to just end the Joker. So in all honesty, if I had to really give a verdict, Joker doesn't survive Mortal Kombat for multiple reasons. He's not he's not grounded here, and that's where he kind of just flops off. He's going to pretty much pick a fight or pick a target that's going to just wind up getting him killed. And in all honesty, it would be for the better. But let me know what you guys think down below. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and share with your friends. This is Legendary Grimlock, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.